Ladies and gentlemen, life is a gift. Each day we wake up with the ability to breathe, to see, to feel, and to love. We are blessed beyond measure. But how often do we take a moment to recognize it? How often do we stop chasing what we don't have long enough to appreciate what we do? You see, the secret to a fulfilled life isn't found in the pursuit of more. It's found in the recognition of enough. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the doors of abundance. When you focus on what you're thankful for, life gives you more reasons to be grateful. It's not because the world changes, but because you change. Your perspective shifts. You realize that the small things, a kind word, a smile, a warm meal, or the sunrise, are the big things. Contentment, my friends, is not about giving up on your dreams. It's about learning to dance in the rain while you wait for the storm to pass. It's about embracing the journey, even when the path is steep, because every step forward is a step toward growth. Contentment isn't a destination. It's a state of mind. But let me tell you what steals that peace: comparison. Comparing your life, your journey, your blessings to someone else's is like looking at a masterpiece and complaining that it doesn't look like another painting. Your life is unique. Your journey is yours. And gratitude helps you see the beauty in your own story. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it's a practice. It's waking up each day and saying, "Thank you." It's looking at challenges and asking, "What is this teaching me?" It's finding the silver lining, even in the darkest clouds. Gratitude doesn't ignore the storms. It gives you the strength to weather them. When you live in gratitude, you create a ripple effect. Gratitude inspires generosity, and generosity inspires connection. Imagine what the world would look like if each of us chose to give from a place of gratitude. Imagine how much brighter life would be if we stopped focusing on what we don't have and started sharing what we do. The past is a memory, the future is a vision, but the present, that's the only moment you can live in, the only moment you can feel, the only moment you can control. Gratitude anchors you to this moment. It whispers, "Be here now. Look around you. Life is happening, and it's beautiful." Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces that can transform our lives. It's a lens that changes how we see the world, shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have. When we practice gratitude, we begin to notice the abundance around us, even in the simplest things: the smile of a loved one, the warmth of the sun on our skin, the sound of laughter. These moments become treasures when we take the time to acknowledge them. Gratitude doesn't create abundance, it reveals it. What you focus on expands, and gratitude is the tool that shifts your focus toward the positive. It's easy to get caught up in what's missing, in the goals not yet achieved or the dreams not yet realized. But when you pause and look at what you do have, you realize how much there is to be thankful for. It's not about ignoring your aspirations or pretending everything is perfect. It's about recognizing that even while striving for more, you are already standing in the middle of blessings. The beauty of gratitude is that it multiplies its effect. The more you express it, the more you begin to see reasons to feel it. Gratitude turns ordinary moments into extraordinary ones, transforming your perception of life. It has the power to take what you might have overlooked and bring it to the forefront of your heart. It reminds you that abundance isn't measured by material wealth, but by the richness of your experiences, relationships, and inner peace. When you live in a state of gratitude, you attract more of what you appreciate. It's as if life itself responds to your acknowledgement. You start to feel a deep sense of fulfillment, not because everything is perfect, but because you've learned to see the perfection in imperfection. Gratitude doesn't wait for something grand to happen. It celebrates the small, meaningful moments that make life worth living. This practice is a gift, a daily decision to magnify abundance, not by changing the world around you, but by changing how you see it. Gratitude turns what you have into enough and shows you that in truth, life has always been abundant. Gratitude has an extraordinary way of amplifying the good in our lives. It's as though the simple act of appreciating what we have shines a light on blessings we didn't even realize were there. When we focus on gratitude, we start to see abundance in places we once overlooked. That cup of coffee in the morning, the roof over your head, the friendships that bring joy, all of these things become reminders of just how rich life can be. The remarkable thing about gratitude is that it changes how we think and feel, not by altering the circumstances of our lives, but by shifting our perspective. You could be surrounded by abundance and still feel empty if you're only looking at what's missing. But when you practice gratitude, you teach yourself to see the fullness of life. Every small moment becomes a celebration. Every challenge becomes an opportunity to grow, and every setback becomes a lesson. What you pay attention to grows. Gratitude magnifies abundance because it rewires your mind to focus on the positive. It doesn't ignore the difficulties or pretend that challenges don't exist. Instead, it helps you realize that even in the midst of struggle, there's still so much to be thankful for. It's not just about seeing the good, it's about feeling it, appreciating it, and letting it uplift you. Gratitude creates a ripple effect in your life. The more you express it, the more you feel it. It becomes a cycle of positivity that attracts even more reasons to be grateful. Suddenly, life doesn't seem as rushed or stressful. You find joy in the moment, no matter how small. Gratitude teaches you that abundance isn't about having everything. It's about recognizing the value of what you already have. When you cultivate gratitude, you discover that life's richness has been with you all along. Gratitude holds the power to transform the way we perceive life, and in doing so, it magnifies the abundance that's already present. It doesn't add anything material to our lives, yet it makes what we have feel immeasurably richer. When you take a moment to reflect on the things you're grateful for, you begin to see how much you've been given. Suddenly, the little things, a kind gesture, a quiet moment of peace, the ability to keep going, become monumental. Gratitude doesn't just enhance what we notice, it deepens our appreciation for it. It's not just seeing the food on your table, it's recognizing the effort, love, and resources that made it possible. It's not just hearing a friend's laugh, it's cherishing the connection and warmth that moment brings. This shift in perspective creates a sense of abundance that isn't dependent on external circumstances. It's an internal wellspring, constantly replenished by the act of recognizing and valuing what's already there. The more you cultivate gratitude, the more you see how much life has already given you. Challenges that once seemed insurmountable take on new meaning when you realize how they've shaped you, taught you, and strengthened you. Even the hardest moments can carry hidden blessings when viewed through the lens of gratitude. It doesn't erase difficulties, but it gives you the strength to face them with grace and perspective. Gratitude expands the heart. It opens the door for you to feel a deeper sense of connection with others and the world around you. When you focus on what you're grateful for, you attract more of it. Not because life suddenly changes, but because your awareness grows, your perception sharpens, and you find abundance in places you never thought to look before. Gratitude doesn't just magnify abundance, it reveals it, showing you that life's richness has been quietly waiting for you to notice. Gratitude has a way of shifting your perspective and opening your eyes to the abundance that has always surrounded you. It's not about acquiring more, but about realizing how much you already have. When you focus on gratitude, you discover that even the smallest things, a kind word, a peaceful moment, the sound of rain tapping against the window, are treasures that enrich your life. It magnifies what is good, making the ordinary extraordinary and the simple profoundly meaningful. The beauty of gratitude is that it takes what you might have once overlooked and places it front and center. It shifts your mind from scarcity to sufficiency, from lack to plenty. Suddenly, you're not fixated on what's missing, but instead on the countless blessings already in your life. It's like turning a light on in a dark room. What was always there becomes visible, vibrant, and impossible to ignore. Gratitude doesn't wait for perfect conditions to thrive. You don't have to achieve a specific milestone or acquire a particular possession to feel it. In fact, it's in the moments when things aren't perfect that gratitude becomes most powerful. It gives you the strength to see challenges as opportunities, failures as lessons, and obstacles as stepping stones. Gratitude doesn't deny difficulty, it coexists with it, offering you a way to move forward with hope and resilience. When you practice gratitude consistently, it changes how you experience life. What once felt ordinary begins to feel abundant. A home becomes a sanctuary. A meal becomes a feast. A conversation becomes a connection. Gratitude magnifies abundance not because it adds anything external, but because it transforms how you see, feel, and interact with what's already there. It allows you to live fully, not in some distant future of if only, but right here in the present, where life is unfolding in all its beauty. Gratitude is a force that amplifies the beauty and richness of life. It takes what we often see as ordinary and reveals its extraordinary value. It doesn't create abundance, it shows us that abundance was always there, waiting for us to notice. When we approach life with gratitude, we begin to see the world differently. The things we once took for granted, our health, our relationships, our ability to learn and grow, become vivid reminders of how fortunate we truly are. The act of gratitude is like planting seeds in a garden. Each time you acknowledge a blessing, no matter how small, you nurture that seed, allowing it to grow and flourish. And as it grows, it fills your life with a sense of richness that can't be measured by material possessions. Gratitude shifts your focus away from what's missing and directs it toward what's already present, creating a mindset of abundance. What makes gratitude so powerful is that it has a way of changing your inner world. When you consciously choose to be grateful, you're training your mind to recognize the good even in the midst of difficulties. It doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending life is perfect. Instead, it's about finding light in the darkness and appreciating the lessons that come from every experience. Gratitude gives you the ability to face life's ups and downs with a sense of balance, knowing that even in hard times, there is something to be thankful for. As you practice gratitude, the effect is profound. Life starts to feel fuller, not because circumstances have changed, but because your awareness has deepened. A walk in the park becomes a moment of serenity. A heartfelt conversation becomes a treasure. Gratitude magnifies the abundance around you, making you realize that your life is already filled with gifts, many of which you might have overlooked. It's not about having more, it's about seeing more. When you embrace gratitude, abundance becomes not just something you seek, but something you live. Gratitude has the remarkable ability to take what we have and make it feel like more. It shifts our mindset from scarcity to abundance, transforming the way we perceive our lives. Often, we get so caught up in chasing what we don't have that we overlook the countless blessings already surrounding us. Gratitude redirects our focus. Gratuity redirects our focus. It's a gentle reminder to stop, take a breath, and truly see the beauty in what's already present. Whether it's the warmth of the sun on your face, the comfort of a familiar routine, or the presence of people who care about you. The act of practicing gratitude doesn't require grand gestures or perfect circumstances. It's found in the simplicity of saying thank you for another day, for a kind smile, or for a small success. These moments may seem insignificant, but when you recognize and appreciate them, they grow in significance. Gratitude doesn't just make what you have feel abundant, it deepens your connection to it, creating a profound sense of fulfillment. And the power of gratitude lies in its ability to transform even the hardest moments into opportunities for growth. When you face challenges, gratitude reminds you to look for the lesson, to find strength in the struggle, and to see how far you've already come. It doesn't erase the pain or difficulty, but it gives you the resilience to keep moving forward with hope and determination. Gratitude isn't about ignoring what's missing or settling for less. It's about realizing that abundance isn't measured by external possessions, but by your inner sense of richness. When you practice gratitude, you unlock a wellspring of joy that doesn't depend on circumstances. It's a joy rooted in the understanding that life, with all its imperfections, is still a gift. By embracing gratitude, you discover that what you already have is not only enough, it's more than enough. Gratitude is a magnifier, revealing the abundance in life that often goes unnoticed. It has the unique ability to shift our focus, taking us from a mindset of not enough to one of more than enough. When we cultivate gratitude, we awaken to the richness of life, not by adding anything new, but by recognizing the value of what's already present. Slowing down to reflect on what's present before flying off in the future is to be present with our present moment. Suddenly, the smallest things, a cool breeze, a heartfelt conversation, a moment of stillness, become sources of profound joy. Gratitude works because it roots us in the present moment. Instead of worrying about what we don't have or chasing after what we think we need, it invites us to pause and see the gifts already in front of us. It opens our eyes to the opportunities, connections, and experiences that make life meaningful. Abundance is no longer something we strive for, it's something we feel. The magic of gratitude is that it grows the more you practice it. A single moment of appreciation can spark a chain reaction, shifting your entire perspective. What once felt mundane begins to glow with significance. The meals you eat, the roof over your head, the people you love. These are no longer things to be taken for granted. Gratitude turns them into treasures, revealing how full your life truly is. Doesn't stop there. Gratitude gives you the strength to navigate challenges with a clearer mind and a calmer heart. Even in adversity, there's something to appreciate, a lesson learned, a chance to grow, or simply the resilience to keep moving forward. Gratitude doesn't deny life's difficulties. It reframes them, showing you that even in hard times, abundance can be found. By practicing gratitude, you transform not just your outlook, but your entire experience of life. You learn to see the extraordinary in the ordinary, to find beauty in imperfection, and to celebrate what you have rather than lament what you lack. Gratitude magnifies abundance because it teaches you this truth. The more you appreciate, the richer you become. As we close, let's take a moment to reflect on the power of gratitude and contentment. These are not just practices, they are ways of living that transform how we experience the world. Gratitude reminds us to treasure what we have, while contentment allows us to find peace in the present moment. Together, they create a foundation for joy, resilience, and fulfillment, no matter what life throws our way. So today and every day, choose to see the blessings in your life. Celebrate the small moments, honor the journey, and let gratitude guide you to a life of true abundance. Because when you appreciate the present, you unlock the extraordinary potential within it. Remember, life doesn't need to be perfect to be beautiful. It just needs to be seen through the eyes of gratitude. Thank you